Okay, so we are currently in France and we are about to head on my favorite itinerary that we do here on Enchantment, which is the Greek Isles. This week we're going to be visiting Corfu, Santorini, Athens, and Zakinthos. Also, if you're new to the channel, my name is Krista and I am a dancer. I work on cruise ships. Not every week is this jam-packed, but we only do this itinerary, I think, 2 more times before we head back to the United States in November. So I want to take the time this week to really see as much as possible of Greece. Very excited for this week. Yeah, let's go to Greece.
Okay, I'm almost ready to hop off the ship. We are going to go to the Acropolis today, which I'm so excited about. The ship actually docks in Piraeus, which is about 30 minutes from Athens. So we have to get a bus, which from my research should be pretty simple. It leaves right from the terminal. It's only €4, 30-minute ride, should be quick and simple, and it drops you off right by the Acropolis. So let's go see Athens. Our first ruin of the day. Ruins. Starbucks. Mary.
That's me. I'm Mary.
It's Mary.
Hey.
Who's excited for the Acropolis?
I'm excited for the Acropolis.
Funny story is I used to call it the necropolis, and that's a place for dead people. And it is pretty ancient,
So it works.
it works.
There was a huge line for tickets, but then we spotted these kiosks, so we got them really quickly. We did the basic ticket, which is just for the Acropolis, and it was €25. One thing to know when visiting is that it's a bit of a hike up and there is literally no shade, so bring water and good walking shoes that have traction because it's also quite slippery.
As the most important sanctuary of the city, dedicated primarily to goddess Athena, the Acropolis was in a single file line.
Single file.
Elementary school.
Hello, coaches.
So we went walking single file.
We were walking single file as well, actually.
How did Andrew just get in front of people who's walking single file?
He doesn't know how to.
Selfish.
For an ancient city, it looks pretty popular.
Sorry, say that again.
Oh my god, look at all these cats. Good morning from the Acropolis.
The what?
Acropolis?
Yeah, I thought. I don't know.
It's crazy.
A lot of
People everywhere. It's really cool. We're walking into like the main part right now, but it's busy. We're walking single file. There it is.
All right, what's going on, y'all? You look tired. We walked up a small hill.
We walked up a mountain
Okay.
at the Acropolis.
Yeah, it's
we don't want to
perfect.
turn into the
Leave
necropolis.
it just like that.
You have a tiny bit there, then you're good.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
This is so cool. What's your step?
I stepped in a hole.
There are holes everywhere.
That's what she said.
Stopped for just a quick little cocktail because we saw that this bar was like the 6th most famous cocktail bar in the world or something, so we decided to stop. And now we're going to see this like Mary Poppins themed cafe. I don't know if we're gonna eat there, if we're just gonna check it out and see what it is, just because it looked cute. I saw it online. We do need to grab lunch somewhere at some point, so we'll see what we decide to do. Okay, we found the place. Here it is. Wine, magic frosties, and sweet crepes. So the street actually ended up being Alice in Wonderland themed, even though when I looked it up it said it was Mary Poppins themed. So I'm not entirely sure if it changes, but it was so quirky and cute. The servers were all dressed up in costume and there was like really yummy looking treats and drinks. We didn't end up getting anything, but if this is your vibe, then I definitely recommend stopping by. It was so fun. Okay, we're at our last stop of the day. Sorry, it's kind of loud in here. We're just getting lunch at a place called The Makers. And we got a frappe. And I got gnocchi. Oh, here it is. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. It's a good choice. And then this is what Mel got, a waffle with guac and egg.
Friday.
Looks really good.
It's Friday. Friday.
At the end of the day, we walked back to where we started to get the bus, and it literally drove right by us. We were waiting at the stop and it just drove right by us. So we were upset, but we ended up getting a taxi back, which was fine. I honestly wasn't sure what to expect from Athens, but I ended up really loving the city and I can't wait to come back. But in the meantime, I will see you tomorrow for Santorini. This is our 4th time in Santorini on this contract, and it honestly never gets old. It is so stunning and just one of those places you dream about going, and so when you're finally there, it just feels surreal. A few things to know when visiting Santorini by cruise ship is that there is no pier, so every ship does have to tender in. The port has their own tenders, which can make the process quicker, but the real issue is getting up the mountain into the town of Fira. You have a few options. You can wait in line for the cable car, which in the summer months can be very long and take hours to get on, just because there's so many ships in port at once, or you can take the donkey path. The path can be a little bit slippery and just kind of tough to get up. It only takes probably about 30 minutes, but in the heat it can be a lot. And so I definitely recommend waiting for the cable car if you aren't able to walk up, and avoiding riding a donkey if possible. Thankfully though, today we were in port with only one other small ship, so the cable car line was really short and we were able to get on easily and quickly. If you want to venture out of the town of Fira, where the ship drops you off, I highly recommend renting a car or renting a quad. We've done both. I personally enjoy the car a little bit more. It's a little bit more comfortable, and we only spent 70 euros for the whole day. And then this way you can see a lot more of the island. Good morning from Santorini. We decided to rent a little car today. What is this, a Fiat?
It's a smart car.
Oh, it's a smart car. We were gonna get a Fiat, but we got a smart car instead. Just a cute little 2-seater. We got a little trunk in the back, and we are at Theros.
I don't know. You navigated
Bar. We decided to go to the complete opposite side of the island that we've never been to before. So, yeah, let's go check this wine bar out, or no, beach bar out. But we're gonna go for a dip in this water. This is the car we got for the day. Robert is literally, it's like a golf cart. Oops.
It's my golf cart.
It's tiny. Before I came to Santorini for the first time, I didn't realize just how popular wine is here. There are so many wineries to visit, so if you enjoy wine, I highly recommend spending some time doing a few tastings. Today we went to Gaia Winery, which was very cute, really good vibes right by the water, and we got to taste 4 different wines. And then we went over to our Euro Winery. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but this is my favorite tasting that we've done in Santorini. For only 20 euros, you get a private tour of the vineyards and then a tasting that comes with snacks, which I love. And then the views are just kind of unbeatable. Okay, we decided we needed takeaway cocktails for the walk down. Instead of taking the cable car, we're gonna walk the donkey path. So I got this. What is this? It's like a mezcal ginger mule. It's delish. What'd you get?
It's like
Rum.
rum and lime and
More rum.
stuff.
We're ready for the walk down. There's a back of the donkeys.
Are you exaggerating?
We're waiting for the tender situation because we can't get off the ship yet, so we're hoping we can get off soon. We have to wait for most of the guests to get off before we can.
10 years later.
We finally got on a tender.
Finally.
Yay.
We waited for an hour and a half to get on a tender. We are finally on. We're gonna try to get on a boat, see if we have time. Okay, after the craziest morning of not being able to get off the ship because we were tendering, we finally got off the ship, got over to where the boat was picking us up, and we got on our cute little boat and we are swimming in the most stunning water in Zakinthos. We don't have a lot of time, we only have like 2 hours with our boat, but it's so worth it because it's so stunning. We've done this once before and it was beautiful, and so we had to do it again. We're going in a cave! Let's go! Let's go! Andrew, looking hot.
Having a
This is like a good view.
Hopeberg cider.
Nice.
Try it at your local Zanti market.
And I'm just eating this sandwich.
Healthy.
As a crew member, Zakinthos can be a little bit stressful because with tendering, we can't get off the ship until noon sometimes, and all aboard is 5 p.m. So we were in a bit of a rush, but it was so worth it to swim in this crystal clear water and go into these caves. There are a ton of boat vendors right off of the ship in town, so you can book ahead or just do it the day of. Since we didn't know how much time we'd have, we just got off the ship, popped over to one of them, said we had 2 hours, and they went ahead and took us. After some swimming, our driver took us to this cute beach where we got a quick pina colada before it was already time to head back to the ship.
Good morning from our red Fiat it's a Fiat, right? Yeah. In Corfu, Greece. We decided last minute to rent a car because we wanted to go to this cliffside restaurant with like a swimming hole, and it was going to be $70 for a taxi there and back. Each way. So we decided to just rent a car for the same price, and then now we can go not all around the island because it's pretty big, but it's an island, right?
Yeah.
Is that stupid?
Am I going straight?
That way, to the left. Sorry, I'm also on directions, and so. Also, Robert is doing a very good job of driving stick for the first time in
I don't know, a couple years at least.
He's doing great. We've only stalled 3 times. I didn't even notice we stalled, so you're doing a very good job. And yeah, that is the plan for today. We're excited to be in Corfu. This is our cute car for the day. Look at these views, look at these mountains. He did it. I'm so proud of you. We spent probably like 20 minutes trying to find a parking spot. We're probably like now like a 20-minute walk from the place that we're going, but that's okay. It's just like crazy. It's just like one-way streets and it's really mountainous and there's a lot of cars, but we got a parking spot.
Show me love, make a change. Time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love. This is all we got. Show me life, show me love. This is all we got. Show me love. Show me love.
So this spot is called La Grata, and it's a restaurant slash bar slash place to swim. I didn't know what to expect when we got there because we didn't make any reservations, but thankfully we were seated at the restaurant quickly. The food was really good, and then we got some smoothies, and I was actually really surprised by how inexpensive it was. I kind of figured we'd be paying for the atmosphere, but it ended up being really affordable. After we ate, we decided to take a quick dip in the water, which was gorgeous but freezing.
Gonna go swimming?
Oh, someone jumped in. So they clapped.
Jumps, they get a clap.
You gonna jump in?
No, but I do want to swim because I'm sweating.
It's hot as balls.
It's really hot.
The water's freezing.
Let's get in the water.
All right. Give me your Birks.
It's like a cold plunge.
That's what I'm saying.
Cool
off.
Find the light when it rains. Oh, this is all we got. Show me life, show me love, show me love. Make a change until time is up.
Woo! No ticket! Okay, we just got to this coffee shop called Coffee Shop,
Coffee shop roasters.
Coffee shop roasters. We just stopped for a coffee before heading back. We got gas for the car really quick, and then the car rental place is literally right at the port, so we can just go back like right before all aboard, which is at 5. Yeah, today was fun. Did you have a good day?
Yeah, I had a good day. Got in the water. We drove around, got coffee. Well, we got food at the place too. Anyway.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy, but it was fun.
Corfu is really beautiful. It's very mountainous, but then it also has really blue, gorgeous waters. I'm glad we finally were able to go to that spot because I've been wanting to go for a couple of months now after I found it. Yeah. After I found it. But that is the end of our Greek cruise. Tomorrow we go to Montenegro, and then the day after that's Sea Day, and then
Not in Greece anymore,
not in Greece anymore. So that's the end of this vlog because we're not in Greece anymore until next month. Hope you guys enjoyed this little travel vlog, and see you next week.
Bye, see you in the next one.
And that's a place for dead people.